We're currently just arrived at Grindon Hill farm at Hidden Ridge. David and Joe are on dosing sheep in the sheds just for routine wormers. What size is the farm, David?
Grindon Hill, where we are, is 500 acre. We rent another 600 acre up the road to the north, Grindon Farm, and Seldom Seen Farms, 300 acre on the west side. It's about 1,460 altogether.
And what do you keep on? How many blackface ewes or mules?
There's 400 blacky ewes, North of England blacky ewes, 900 mule ewes, and 200 suckler cows.
And what breed is the suckler cows?
Mostly Limousin cross, a few blues, a couple of Simmentals, all continentals, mostly Limousins.
Breeding to the Limousin bull?
Yeah, all the Limmy bull.
We're just giving them the first dose of Ricopen, selenium and cobalt, and also putting click on for fly strike protection, and just tailing out any dirty ewes as well. Just try and stop the flies getting to them and doing any bad feet that are in amongst them.
So what time of year do you start lambing, David?
Well, I'm about 250 the older mule ewes to the Suffolk tup the first couple of weeks in March, and then the rest of them to the Texel tup end of March, and there's about 200 lamb outside mule ewes to the Chivet tup, just because the lamb's a bit hardier, they lamb outside. And then the Blackies lamb middle of about the 10th of April onwards, and we'll keep all them lambs, yow lambs, just for ourselves. Sell a little few hogs and lambs at foot, but most of them's kept for just
and do you
for
breed
ourselves.
any blackface pure lambs?
No, they're all bought in. I buy them in. They're bought in. And they all go to the Leicester tups, just for our own replacements, really.
What is your feeding regime for your ewes during the winter?
The ewes get as little as possible, to be honest. They get plenty of haylage, silage and high energy licks. The older ewes get started about a month before lambing on a good cake, and maybe just about a fortnight after lambing. They don't get a lot. Some of the really oldest ewes will get fed for about a month to 6 weeks after lambing. The rest just fed for about 3 weeks before lambing, and then they get fed all the time they're in the shed, and then once they go out they don't get anything other than high energy licks.
So you're really keeping your concentrate costs down?
Yeah, as little as possible, as little as possible.
And which lambs do you find the best, the Suffolks or the Texels or Chivets?
Horses for courses. The Suffolk lambs are always away earliest. They're born earliest, obviously, but they're away earliest. They weigh like lead and they're gone. The Texel lambs, they're later in the summer when they're ready, but they do just as well. And the Chivet lambs are always a bit later, but they're on the poorer ground anyway. But none of the lambs get any feed until the back end of the year, the tail enders that's left, that's all.
You try and get the lambs all the way by Christmas?
Yeah, they'll all be away by then, hopefully, usually.
So what's your main reason for having sort of Northumbrian mules?
The amount of lambs they have, most of them rear two. They're cheap to keep, the easy care, if there is such a thing. They look after themselves most of the time and have plenty of lambs. Most of the lambs go away off grass. The mothers milk well. They don't get a lot of feed. The lambs don't need a lot of feed on this particular farm anyway. Most of them's away off the grass without any concentrates.
And you have a good waste value for the ewes that has to go away because they're big, heavy, solid ewes.
Yeah, the ewes, they're fitting up once the lambs are gone. The ewes that's to go, fitting up quick and come to a good weight and good money.